Does my hair look good?
Your hair looks amazing.
Okay.
Are you scared right now?
I am a little nervous. I have a list of yoga poses to do that I don't really know how to do. I'm much more comfortable behind the camera.
You could probably be in serious pain doing this.
There is that possibility. There is that possibility.
Yeah.
Did you sleep last night? Were you able to sleep thinking about this?
They're not nightmares if you don't wake up, right? You only wake up in a cold sweat. Oh. I got fans. That's a good question.
How long has Melissa had the channel?
10 years.
And you've never tried yoga in 10 years?
Well, so what we're going to do today is I have done yoga maybe a half a dozen times. And I always do the exact same episode, episode 101, in case anybody's interested as to what today's class is going to be based on. And so it'll be based on my recollection of episode 101 and of doing it 6 times. So it's a yoga for beginners. And yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Come join me. We are. Does my hair look good?
Your hair looks amazing.
Hi there, this is Tim, and this is Yoga with Melissa, and today it's Yoga with Tim. It is episode 500.
Cut.
You want me to cut right away?
Yeah. We gotta change the angle.
We're changing the angle already? We just started.
Yeah, we're changing the angle.
Do we start again? And we're back. Yes, I'm taller and I'm happy. So today we're going to be doing a Yoga with Melissa class, and it's going to be a beginner class. But as you've already noticed, Melissa's not here. Melissa's behind the camera. We're going to switch roles today. Why don't you wave at the camera? Yay! And she's got a little bit of help as well from, we've got Senor Rick in the background. So if you hear anybody that sounds like Arnold Schwarzenegger, that would be him. And he's doing some B-roll and at different angles. And then we've got Michael helping Melissa on the main camera and making sure that we're actually recording something. So what are you going to need today? We're going to do yoga. We're going to do a beginner yoga class. You're going to need a strap and a mat. So thank you to Dusky Leaf for the fun equipment here. It is pretty amazing that where we are. We're on Beaver Lake, I think it's called. Beaver Lake, thanks to Michael. And why don't we just get started? Not too much talk. Melissa's saying speed it up. These role reversals are really going to be fun. I can see that. So we're going to lie down, and this is called lying down. This is usually how Melissa starts all her classes. If it's more comfortable, bend your legs. And what we're going to do here is called corpse pose, I think, or Shavasana. And this is what Melissa does. So we're going to just do this for a bit. And just enjoy it. It's pretty awesome. Blue skies. It's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. The lake's nice. And all joking aside, we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouths.
Okay.
So it's been about half an hour since Melissa cut because they had to change the camera angle. But hopefully you can still see me and you're still in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we're going to introduce the strap because that's been enough time lying there doing nothing.
Okay.
So,
One.
so if you're doing this yoga thing on a flat surface, this isn't going to be so difficult. But Melissa's perched me up on this rock. I think it's payback because that may have happened once or twice before on any time in the last 500 episodes. So you're going to loop-de-loo this thing through your foot. And Oh, there we go. So it's now locked in nice and tight. And
Put it on your arch.
don't put it on your arch. She says, the cameraman's yelling at me here. My toe hurts. Okay, that's good enough. So what we're going to do here is we're going to pull this up. We're going to straighten our legs. And we're just going to hold it. And
If you have back problems.
but if you don't have any back problems, you're good to go. If you do, don't do this. And basically, Melissa talks a lot about the edge. And I think the edge is right over here. And I would be very careful about falling in if you happen to be perched on the side of a cliff with a lake in the background.
Good, Tim.
Pull until it feels like it's actually doing something. If your arms aren't shaking, you're not doing it right. Oh no, your arms shouldn't be shaking. That's right. That's right. I remember now.
Have you learned nothing?
Apparently nothing. Nothing at all, Arnold. So we're going to switch legs now. Before we switch legs, we're going to see what it feels like. Does it feel any different? Feels a little bit different. Let's switch it. Am I going red in the face? Oh, there we are. I'm going to bend my leg this time because I really do think I'm going to fall off this cliff. And we're going to bring it up and hold. We're good. Just going to hold it here for a few moments. Remember that edge. Don't fall off. Arms are shaking. That's not a good sign. And down we go. Good enough. Oh, I know in episode 101 we did this whole left and right thing, but it's really awkward. I'm not going to do it on a cliff. So we're going to skip to the next exercise. We're going to actually go into child's pose. And oh, a mic pack keeps falling out. So if you got a really big belly, spread your legs nice and wide. And then you can crouch all the way down into child's pose and relax here for a moment. Enjoy the scenery. Oh, 500 episodes. It's truly amazing that I didn't learn more yoga. I thought I would have known more through osmosis, but it hasn't happened. Oh, this is supposed to be restful. It's painful, actually, a little bit. You could, if your back bothers you, or this bothers you at all, you could just lie on your back and pull your knees into your chest. That's not going to work for me either because my belly's too big. Okay, I'm going to go back onto our backs again. This pillow's handy. Go away, Ant. I don't want to get bitten. Oh. So, this is episode 500. We've had lots of animals come into the shot. And today, unless a fish jumps out of the water, I think we should be pretty safe. No bears, no eagles, and we're going to do bridge pose. We're going to legs are shoulder width apart, arms down on the ground, and we're just going to lift up our bellies to the sky. Yeah, Melissa usually can't hold this for very long, but we're going to hold this for until our legs start to shake more. And just don't let your knees splay out. They should be straight down the line. And just relax your shoulders. It's completely counterintuitive, but if you can, it'll be good. And down. Oh. Okay, we're going to flip over again. We're going to do that whole child's pose thing. That was good. I like that. This is hard work. Okay, so we're going to come up now.
Stop hitting your mic.
Am I hitting the mic?
It's really awful.
Oh, am I really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, apologies for the bad sound. Okay, so here we go. This is going to be cat's pose. So all of you who are fortunate enough not to have a cat in your life don't know, but they do this. Oh, and if you love cats, that's okay too. We've had a couple of cats on the show. And so it's going to be arching your back and bum in the air. Arch your back, bum in the air. Arch your back, bum in the air. I think Melissa does too many of these. We're going to do 2 more. And 1 more.
I've also got cutaways of the lake if you need to
nice.
use it,
You
right?
can cut away.
Oh, B-roll, yeah.
That's right. Nice transitional point. Are we good?
Yep, ready?
Yep.
Oh, hold on, I'm
First.
pay attention. 3, 2, 1.
You never say 1. It's 3, 2. Arch, bum in the air. Arch, bum in the air. So the next pose we're going to do, we're going to go back onto our backs again. It's going to be a counter pose, I think. Or the same, I don't know. One or the other. And we're going to lie on our backs. If you have a pillow, this really does feel nice. I like the pillow. But we're going to keep the pillow behind our heads. This is called thread the needle, which is going to look a little different when I do it than perhaps what you're doing at home. You're going to put your foot across your thigh, and then you just point your toes up in the air like this. Now, a lot of people are going to put their hands through here, and I can't do that, so this is it. And we're just going to sit here. If you have a strap handy, which I don't, you could use a strap.
It's right beside you, right there. Right by your head.
And we're going to switch sides here. Switch sides, same thing. Release the strap, release your hands, and point your toes up in the air. That'll give you a little bit of stretch. And that's it for thread the needle. It's not that tough. I should probably be doing more yoga. It'd be a little bit easier for me, but this isn't that painful, actually. I'm surprised. And down. Alrighty. So from here, we're going to come up into a resting position.
To brush it on your
Oh, am I getting stuff? Sorry.
mic.
Oh. Was that rubbing my...
Tape it now? Would that be okay?
I'm good. Yeah, no tape required. I'm probably...
Tape it so that we don't get it bad sound?
No, we're good. So we're going to come into a resting position called downward doggy. And there are no dogs. People don't swim in there, do they? Alrighty, so we're coming up into downward doggy. And if you're on an incline like this, I think it's probably really good. I remember the very first time I watched this, Melissa said that this was a resting position. So let's see how long we last. Oh my goodness, that toe's a different color. Okay. I should share with you that I'm usually not this flexible. But I played soccer last night, and that seems to loosen things up. And Melissa had me on a bike ride for 8 hours. There were electric bikes, believe it or not. It was wonderful. But believe it or not, that's still painful. Oh, shake out your head. Remember, it's not important. There's no competition here. If you're not very good at this, do more yoga with Melissa. She's actually a really good instructor. Highly recommend you subscribe to the channel. Oh, and what are we doing next? All right, so we're going to step through here to lunge pose. And you're going to do this really gracefully. You should be able to do this in just one easy fail swoop. Or you can follow along with me, and I'll do it like this. Oh. Oh. And there we are. All our feet are facing the same way. We're going to come up, and I'm going to drop down a little bit here. How's the audio? Excellent. Michael's good. He's happy. How's Arnold? Arnold's good. Thank you, Rick, for the Arnold impersonations. And we're going to switch sides. You can do this like a ballerina.
That is a big footwork.
Make sure your knee doesn't come forward of your ankle. It says right there. And we're going to come up now to standing. And is that okay for the camera person? Yes, okay, here we go. Okay, so this is called mountain pose. And I'm going to put the props off to the side. We don't need the strap anymore, so I'll just get rid of that. It's called mountain pose. It's a difficult pose. I'm probably as good a shape as them. I think they're going to crash into the land. Alright, so mountain pose. This is a particularly odd pose because I don't think it's that difficult, but I think what you do is just stand here. And that's it. This is mountain pose. There are no mountains behind us today. Well, that was fun. Okay, so now we're going to switch it over. We're going to do tree pose. There are lots of trees. So the important thing with doing tree pose is that you are going to place your foot either below or above, but not on the knee. And you're going to stand here. And if you'd like, you can do something fun with your hands. You could go into please don't beat me mode, or no, that's not it. How? What do we call this? Asana? Anjali. Yes, that's it. Anjali. I'll take a photo of this. So if you're not, things aren't spasming through your leg, you're not doing it right. Your leg doesn't move like this when... Oh, no spasm. Spasming is bad. That's actually quite hard. Okay, we're going to switch over now. Again, make sure you're on a flat surface, not like what Melissa's got me going on here. On an angle. Okay, so here we go. Okay, we'll go down to the angle. Melissa says it's okay to do it on an angle. Near a cliff. Okay. And here we go. Oh my goodness. And up to...
And try moving your head at the same time.
Oh, try moving your head at the same time. That makes it extra difficult, doesn't it? Yeah. Oh. And into wide-legged forward fold. And we're going to lean forward. And what I'd like to do here is look at the ants that aren't going to bite me. Oh, go away. Go away. Oh. And then after this, we're going to go into Cobra. So I'm guessing that the camera operator is going to want to change the camera angle. But we'll stay and see what happens here. Oh. Oh. What was I? So we're going to go down to Cobra from here. And, well, this is handy being on a slope like this. So Cobra is, lie down on your ground, put your hands up front, and slowly lift up. And as you lift up, draw your elbows into your body. And this is a counter pose for wide-legged forward fold, maybe. No? Maybe. We'll see. Oh. Okay, so we're not doing Cobra today. We're going to do Sphinx. And enjoy the beauty around us. Relax. And we're going to come into child's pose as a counter pose to that. Remember, if your belly's nice and big, it just means you enjoy ice cream. Oh, can we get ice cream after this? Keep going. Into child's pose. And we're going to lie on our backs for our second last pose, our penultimate pose, if you like. And we're going to do a twist. So, oh, where's my pillow? Here's my pillow. Oh, that's nice. Shavasana is going to be nice. Anyway, the twist. So we're going to bring the knee up, straighten your left leg. The knee is going to cross your body. Something like that. Oh. And if you use your left arm, you could even pull it across. And we're going to hold that for as long as I'm ready. That actually feels pretty good. Alrighty, and we're going to switch sides. Before we switch sides, let's just feel the difference with our legs bent. Nothing. Okay, so we're gonna do the other side now, which I think is something like this. Oh, the right. Whoa, this downward slope is helpful. You should probably put something behind your shoulders if you're really this far off in the ground. Something to fill the space, as Melissa would say. See, the Canadian national rowing team is out there on the lake. And the reason why they come here is because this lake doesn't freeze like the rest of Canada. Because we live in a part of Canada that doesn't get that cold. Alrighty, so we're already in the position for Shavasana. And why don't we just lie here for a little bit and relax and receive the teachings and enjoy the space and the time. And I'm going to read you a poem because I love that about Melissa's episodes. She always reads a lovely poem. And this poem is actually a poem that I have memorized once upon a time, but I'm old now and I can't memorize it anymore. So I'm going to have to read it. And here we go. It's okay. Can we hear me still? Are you guys enjoying your Shavasana? That toe looks really painful. Alrighty. Alrighty, so this is called or titled The Eagle, and it's Tennyson. So this is Lord Alfred Tennyson. And here we go. He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lowly lands. Ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls. And like a thunderbolt, he falls. And Melissa always reads these twice, so we're going to do it twice. He clasps the crag with crooked hands, close to the sun in lonely lands. Ringed with the azure world he stands. The wrinkled sea beneath him crawls. He watches from his mountain walls. And like a thunderbolt, he falls.
Why did you choose that poem?
I chose that poem because it's about eagles, and I'm actually going to put a photo of an eagle here. It's one of the things I always wanted to see when I moved to British Columbia, and I get to see eagles now almost daily. We have an eagle's nest in the park just around the corner from where we live, and we have a pair of bald eagles there. And I did get a chance to actually photograph a golden eagle my first golden eagle I've ever seen. And I'm going to take a photo, show you a photo right now of that golden eagle. And I think we're now going to invite you to come on up from Shavasana and or corpse pose, or if you're lying down sleeping, wake up and come on up. And thank you very much for watching. I am just in awe that we have had 500 episodes of Yoga with Melissa. She's been amazing. I hope that you're enjoying all the different classes that she's putting out. Very special thank you to Rick and to Michael for helping out today, to the camera person, Melissa, for all these wonderful episodes. Thank you for everybody who's left comments, leaving likes, writing out notes, joining the membership community and supporting us in that way. We get to live in this beautiful, beautiful part of the world, all thanks to you. Are you going to come around and sit with me for the bye-bye part?
Okay.
Alrighty.
You're making
Well,
me nervous now.
No. We're just going to read something here. It says, sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. It's the way you always wrap it up. Sit down. We've got Michael there in the background, making sure that we're still recording.
How's the shot, Michael? Okay.
So we're sending you much love from beautiful British Columbia. May you...
Your joy be as deep as our Pacific Ocean. May you be as rooted as the old-growth trees in our forest, and may you be as strong as our mountains.
Om Shanti. Namaste. Okay, we're good. 500. Truly amazing. Gentlemen, we're done.
Okay, episode 500. Thank you so much. It was so much fun reversing roles, and Tim, you were fantastic. I think we're gonna get a whole new audience. I think
or lose a lot.
No, I think we're probably gonna go have to get your teacher training because a bunch of men are gonna want to come and train with you.
No, they'll still train with you, I'm sure. Thank you very much to Rick Arnold here and
And Michael Veroni.
Michael, thank you very much for helping out with the camera work.
A lot of fun.
B-roll from Arnold, and Melissa, thank you very much for shooting, and thanks very much, everybody. Episode 500 is in the can.
Yay!
For shooting, and thanks very much, everybody. Episode 500 is in the can.
Yay!
Can you get down on a rock? Can you, like...
This is going to be painful to watch. Can you not hear my voice? Is that the problem?
Yes, that's better. Keep talking.
What is your theory of yoga?
Is that helping? Whenever I ask Melissa to do a sound check, it invariably starts with, I'm like, no, you need to talk. Say something. A, B, I'm like, say something normal. Yeah, so this is going to be fun. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I can't tell if everything's okay back there. Do you have my good side?
Well,
Do you have a good side? I missed that. I missed that.
That's good. That's good. We didn't have that one.